Hello everyone and welcome, well, as you can see, outside to the Garden Railway. Now it's been, I don't know how long since the last time I did a video out here, possibly back in the summer or even before that. So we've got some big news and an update for you. Now those of you on Facebook or who are closer to me and keep in contact, you know what's going on, but those of you on the YouTube channel who don't follow me on Facebook, you probably have no idea. So this is a G-gauge garden railway that was built a few years ago here in the garden, and to be honest, it survived the winter relatively well. We got the station, we got the siding area there is a few weeds growing up, but only one in this area, which is rather nice. We got the bridge over the pond, and you can see the track bed runs down there to where that maple tree is there, and round the bottom end of the garden. Now the problem is with this, it never ever ran properly. It was an absolute nightmare, and to be honest, I'm more of a fan of O gauge and double O gauge rather than G gauge. It is a nice gauge, yes, but there's not awful lot of British outline stock around, and what is ridiculously expensive. So what I'm going to do, we're going to show you exactly what's going on to this railway. Let's go down the other end. So now we've just moved a little bit down the garden, as you can see where we just were, and the leaning tower of, well, Jubilee Road. I don't know what's going on there. We have the bridge over the pond. Now the pond is going to have some work done on it. We are going to put a waterfall in. You can see where those plants are there. The waterfall is going to run in between those. Now, if you come around here, well, the train would have a bit of an accident, wouldn't it? The track has been removed, as you can see, as it comes off this curve. Now this is the track bed for the G-gauge, and it's on solid wood and it's bedded into the ground. And you can see there with some sleepers left, and we're by that lovely maple tree just here. Now, what is going on exactly? Why have we removed the track? Well, something rather big has been going on for the past couple of weeks behind the scenes, which I have not told you on the nearly said that wrong, didn't I? Here on the channel. So let's go and have a look. Just about down the bottom end of the garden then, and as you can see, the track bed is still in place to there. It comes to a rather abrupt end, and you can see that track bed has been taken out for now. It is going back in and being reworked. If I keep panning this way, you're going to get a little sneak of what's going on. Oh, it's about to come into shot. Track. Hang on a minute. That doesn't look like G-gauge track, does it? I'll go a bit closer in. What gauge is that, I wonder? So I'm sure you all guessed from that last clip what we are planning or working on. It's a completely nuts and mad idea. Well, you know me by now, I am nuts and mad, but there we go. It's O gauge. So yes, the huge plan is to replace all the G-gauge garden railway with O gauge. Now an awful lot of work has been going on, although you possibly can't tell yet. The tunnel was taken away and rebuilt by my dad to get the track in. And if we come over here, this is the track bed system where you're using. It's exactly like the real railway. Now these go down quite a way into the earth, all this gravel and chip-ins to give a solid base. And it does, if you see that, there's no movement in that track. The top layer of ballast is still yet to be put on, and underneath all this is 2 layers of weed matting, so we can try and keep those weeds well away. And hopefully we are going to get this lawn back a little bit further to stop the grass growing over, because that'll just be a nightmare. And we do have the edge in there to keep this embankment over there and not on there, because we really don't want that. So if I spin the camera around for you, sorry, that's like an earthquake going on, you can see how much we have actually got done. There's my O gauge Apple 121 there. Now you can see that that is a temporary, obviously, power connection there. We do have some really broken fish plates further down that way, which is a bit of a nightmare, so I'll have to go to MIB later this afternoon to buy some. So that as far as we got, and you can see how much we've got to do. You can see the old track bed that was lifted. It's got to go all the way up there and back to the shed where we just were, and you can see the bridge just up the top of the garden. So a heck of a lot of work, but a good, exciting project. Now I am going to run this back and forth in this short space for you so you can see it running. Really fantastic model for the price, that is. So in the comment sections it would be great to hear from you. Well, yeah, I want to know what your thoughts are of this. Yeah, I know it's a completely mad project, but should be quite good. The biggest problem obviously with the Garden Railway is keeping this clean. I know that's the grass is going to get in the way for now. That is going to be the biggest nightmare, but we'll get some solutions for that. And this will be a digital Garden Railway. It's currently DC at the moment. We're going to get chips and all this. This one does actually have a chip in it at the moment, but not the others. We do have a few bits of rolling stock here on the layout already. I'll do a separate video on my O-Gauge collection coming up here on the channel. So rather exciting. So just keep your eyes out then for loads more updates here on the new Garden Railway. We've got to come up with a name and all that kind of stuff. And there is a station currently being built by my dad. This is currently sort of a project for me and my dad to have a bit of fun over the next few months and years here in the garden. So as I said, please leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on this idea, and hopefully you'll enjoy progress on this. And obviously Jubilee Road, I won't be forgetting that while we're building this out here. Still loads more videos to come and reviews in the very near future. So I'm just going to run this quickly back and forth so you can see it running, and yeah, I'll be back here in the Garden Railway very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye everyone.